here at my house in Cape Town, and many people have asked us to share so that you can also enjoy some of the interaction that we have. And just like that, the whole room went quiet. Everybody stopped talking. Anyway, they're still busy eating, so I'm not going to show. They're eating, people. I'm going to post pictures in the comments to show you what Auntie Navi brought us for lunch. And if you see that, you're going to wish you in Cape Town to join us. But anyway, I digress. Today, we're going to do just a bit of mixing, mixed media, and there might be a lot of talking in the background. So I hope you can learn something. I'm going to flip my camera and put it in the holder. I am getting a shadow, so I'm going to try my best to get rid of it. Okay. There we go. You can talk.
No, because it's there.
Right, Shafiq, can you just go onto YouTube for me and see if I'm in the right orientation? Because I turned the camera now.
Never made it from you to us.
What's this?
Very nice. Very, very, very nice.
So, I don't think anybody found us, but it's okay. We'll carry on. Maybe you guys can catch up afterwards. Is it in the right orientation?
I am going.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Too late.
So, you know what? The other day, so now I'm talking to you all, no?
Oh.
The other day, I took out, oh, and I forgot my washi tapes now. I took out my drawer of washi tapes. I've got a little drawer filled with washi tapes. And I have bought washi tapes over the years, and I never use them. So if you saw the cards that I posted recently, the base of those cards were made with washi tapes. And I already started one because just to give you an idea of what it looks like before I do anything. And this is just the tapes posted, trying to find the middle here, posted randomly. I mean, pasted randomly. There is no rhyme or reason. The only thing I can tell you is that I did try to put some color in here, like few stops of pops of color, because once you put your background on, then you kind of see the color through the background. And these are tapes that come from Mr. Holt's. So when I peel it, it doesn't peel as a full washi anymore. I'm going to go run and grab mine. Lynn, can you keep everybody company? I'm just going to run and grab mine. I forgot to give me a minute.
My washes. And to throw away so many of them.
No, there's a whole stack of them in one.
Because I couldn't peel
And the yeast, probably the yeast.
Even though, yeah, even though you know it's in its own little container, it's not in the sun.
Okay, I'm back. So these come from Tim Holtz's range. And you know why it's still here is because we bought it, no? And then I'm too stingy to use. Oh, this one still works. Yippee yay. Stingy to use it. You don't want to waste it and blah, blah, blah. And what happens? I'm trying now. Now Murphy's Law is kicking in. I'm trying to find one that doesn't want to work, and they're all working. That comes from Gail, eh?
And this
Yeah, that comes from Gail.
from Finn, which is still wrapped up.
Oh, nice, Auntie Nabi. See, I can't even find the start of this one. This is one of those ones. Yes,
I used all mine.
you did. That's
I used
good.
mine up.
But the idea behind my page, you see, this one is gone. I love this one. This is also from Tim. Was to use up all the stuff. And I ended up just randomly sticking them down. So let's just, I'm just going to open a page anyway, not this one. What's that?
I said, did we not get that when Tamal was here?
I bought a lot.
No, but
So,
we like got two. Maybe
I
it was
can't
better.
remember. So this is a an A5 watercolor pad. I'm trying to find the orientation here now because my camera is normally in front of me, it's on the side. So sorry if I'm messing you around. A5 watercolor book from P&A. How much was it? 78 Rand 50. Nice pad, you can mess on it, you can do lots of stuff with it. So basically what I did was I just took my washi tapes and I just placed them all over the show. I got some from, this is a beautiful, I think Lynn, you got this one there? Yeah. If anybody wants a piece of this, you're welcome to grab a piece. It's a wide one, so no, you can carry on like normal. So all you need to do is to just stick your washi tape down wherever you want. You can fill up your whole page, or you can just put them on. You can just put it on selected areas, does not matter. I don't know, I think this one I got from Osmond's.
Yeah, oh, that's Mr. Price. I have the same
Is it Mr. Price? Okay.
It's amazing how all sometimes they're the same.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember buying that.
So, that's what I have thus far.
You make candles as well.
I have another one that I really like.
For the outside.
Yeah, no. I mean, sorry, I made
at the bottom.
Yes.
on your card as candles. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Oh!
I was just looking at the way you did that, and I was like, oh, that would be cool candles
There we go.
on a card.
So,
Sorry.
this one also has some words on it.
shows how old this is.
But you can put it on the candle.
But that's good, Auntie Nabi. So, whatever you get off that roll, just use it as it is.
You don't know where to find it.
And if you overlap them as well, guys, it's fine.
This one is probably also going good.
Look at this. Must I help
Sorry.
some of you?
I'm also happy to help.
Must I
I've
help?
got long nails.
Hey. Actually, wow.
And this one, anybody know where this one is from? I don't know where this one is from.
Because I know I brought some, I gave you some that I brought in Malaysia, I think. Somewhere
Ah,
there.
there's one that's not breaking. Can Auntie Nabi see now? It's only breaking in little bits. But that doesn't matter. You can still use it. Because it's just, if you, Auntie Nabi, if you remember that class we went to in Jeffreys Bay where Anna came, Finnebar came. What was the first thing she let us do to put on our canvas? She asked us to put masking tape on. So basically what you're doing here is breaking that blank page. You're just adding random stuff to your canvas, whether it is a canvas, a journal page,
There we go.
anything. Ah, there, Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle.
You got a butterfly? I love that
No,
one.
no, I'm fine. I've got the leaf. The leaf is also pretty as well.
So in my attempt at trying to find,
Yeah.
then this one, where is it? This one. This one is from All and Create. And I love this one because it gives me words. But it also gives me these grungy elements.
Oh, that's cool.
Their washi tapes are
That's nice.
Of-
Did you say?
All and Create.
Oh, all in today.
So,
Stencils from them.
yeah. They make the most gorgeous.
There you go.
They make the most gorgeous stamps and stencils, but it is, because it's pound based, it's a little bit on the pricey side.
Michelle, you can carry on. I'll try and find that. There we go. I found it. Good. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I have. And I have no plan here, okay, so instead of filling my whole page, I'm going to give it a go and see what happens if I just do part of it. The next thing we need to do is we need to cover this layer so that when you're adding other elements to it, it's going to grip, like your sprays and your stuff. I'm working on watercolor paper, so if I'm going to spray on here directly, it's going to soak into the paper completely. Oh, I forgot to bring water.
Because I'm not starting to.
But that's fine. So I'm using rice paper glue from, where's my camera? From Stamperia. It's DC33G. One of the reasons why I love this is it doesn't dry with a shine. It dries matte. So a lot of those other varnishes, it dries with a shine. And if you're doing mixed media, sometimes you don't want that shine. So have you used this before?
What is it, Charmaine?
The rice paper glue.
Oh, yeah, I've used it.
It's very nice.
We used it in last year.
Yeah, one of our. Yes.
Last year
Yes,
we
yeah.
did the CDs. CDs? No.
I can't remember.
It was
I have the brain of a
we were in the
fish.
garage.
Yeah, it was one of those with the texture paste and everything in
Yes.
the background. And
Oh, I forgot the stencils.
Yeah, but a whole stack
Oh, you
we
got,
can use.
okay, I can use yours.
Birds here.
Okay. I think
There's a whole stack.
it's going to be very careful because it keeps on tearing.
A whole stack.
It's fine if it is.
Yeah.
Shafi, can you bring me a jar with water, please? I forgot.
Charmaine, do you mind if I use your washi tablets?
Oh, come.
Yes.
Also, okay.
You're welcome to mine also there.
Here we go.
There's lots of Christmas.
I'll put it on the
and
table.
Christmas on here. And there's
Thank you.
Spoiled for choice.
No, no, absolutely. Now I'm in trouble.
Okay, so that has to dry.
and then I watched how you can make it oven as well.
Yes, I've been watching.
You can use clear gesso. Yeah. So in order for us to maintain, here's a brush. You can just use this one.
You know you must put everything on that list.
I have backups, it's fine. So we need to allow this to dry so that we can add the next layer. My next layer is going to be crackle paste. Oh, I wanted to give you, for your crackle paste, did you bring, I wanted to give you some shimmery powders so we can add that. I'm going to fetch that. We got stencils. What else do I need? Do we need anything else?
Spatulas.
I got spatulas. These are actually, and I honestly don't know where I got this. These are, I bought this to spread glue.
Oh,
So a little spoon and things. But it works so nice for crackle, for pastes.
how long does the paste last opened?
I don't know.
Open it doesn't last.
It doesn't last.
You must use it because mine is starting to harden.
Mine all hardened.
But you do get it in a smaller jar. It's just more expensive to buy the smaller
That's
quantity.
worth it if it's
If
You're
you're
going to
gonna-
end up throwing half of it away.
So
Yeah.
I've thrown almost a full
You
tub.
must use.
Remember when I came the other day?
I don't do it, but I
Yeah.
tried it once and it works. Same like you would do when you make custard. Where you put this saran wrap thingy,
On top, yeah.
Yeah.
but not on top because you don't want the air to get. So you put
Yes.
it on the stuff.
Oh,
Custard, when you make custard,
What are you
and you
talking
do
about?
that-
Press and seal.
the press and seal. You can buy it at Woolworths. I bought it. It's expensive. Do you think I can find the roll of press and seal? I don't know where it is.
Oh, I know.
I have no
I
idea.
use mine for all
Works like a
all
bomb.
the
Oh,
things
you
that
put
I
it
open up.
and you close it then.
So you literally let
Yeah,
it
but you
touch
it
your
must touch your product.
your product.
Oh, okay.
Do you have stock of the small and the
I
small
think
one?
so. I think so.
Woolly.
So I'm going to get.
Yes, I have them.
I know we bought it.
What am I supposed to get now again? I forgot.
Water. in a
Water.
jar.
Oh, there. Charmaine brought the jar with it. Thank
So
you.
know, Angie, what you do.
And what was the other thing? Oh, powders.
If you
Penicillin powders.
making a card, for instance, and now you're putting all your elements together and you're shifting it here and you're shifting it there. Now you've got the perfect thing. Now use the press and seal.
Okay.
Put it on top, rub it down.
Yeah.
Because now you can just take it, turn
Okay,
it
and
over,
then-
put
and then
your
just put
glue
your glue
on,
and
and
then-
then
Oh, I'm gonna have to go shopping.
I shall do think what it costs now. Eh?
And the thing is, you can reuse it.
Okay.
Yes, you can reuse it.
So I used it once when you know when you do
Because
the
mine lasts
stamps
forever.
or dyes when you trying to arrange something.
Yes.
you
Oh,
put
so
the
it's-
whole-
Yeah, because they
Letting
always
go and now
move.
yes.
They always
Yes.
move.
Oh, sorry,
Yes.
exactly.
No, that's fine. That's exactly
Yeah.
what I explained to you now. Yeah.
Clearly so.
And that, now that press and seal,
So tired.
saw it for the first time on Jenny of Wise channel.
Yeah, because I
Her
have.
husband
Yeah.
is the one that came up with this
Oh wow.
thing.
Oh, because you work there, right?
Yes.
You
And,
work
and,
there.
works
and
at
Woolies
that.
actually
So
sells
did
it.
she.
Is it the same one?
It's the same one,
She-
yes.
I think she's
The
a
same one.
chemical. Is she a chemical engineer?
No, but she doesn't
now?
work anymore.
No, but I mean, I
Yeah.
think she used to. That was really wishes I had a T square.
Okay. Sorry if I'm not working in my craft room, I have to run up and down. I'm getting my steps in.
Is there a thing?
It's okay. We've been entertaining the viewers.
So you can use white crackle paste, silver gold crackle paste. I'm going to use the transparent one for the simple reason that if you're using transparent crackle paste, you can mix it with pigment powders and
Michelle, I can't find the beginning or the end of
I normally use a fan brush to transfer my pigment powder onto.
you going
So-
way too fast, John. I'm still sticking down.
Still in our washing machine.
I'm looking for my mixer. So if you're working on a craft sheet, it's fine because this just wipes off or pulls off from your craft sheet once it's dry.
Give it to the right people here.
And this thing is actually a glue spreader. You get,
There's a flat one in my stack.
I've got I've got one of those ones from Finnabar as well. I just don't know where it is.
My camera that I got is probably incompatible with this one. Oh, thank you.
No, but you can make it compatible with your sprays that you're going to put
Put your
on.
top on
So
top
I
of
need
the
a
glue now.
stencil. Oh, I love the stencil. I love the stencil.
Cover it with some.
I love circles, so I love the stencil. I'm going to use the stencil. My stuff is not completely dry, and I don't have a... Oh, Lynn, I need the stencil in my life.
I'm watching you, I'm just saying, I'm watching you.
This is one of Stamperia's. It's from the Cosmos collection, I think.
Yes, I think it is.
I think. And Christina Radovan designed the Cosmos collection. And if you love that one, the Silent Sea has got similar colorings to it. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to work right over the wet now
Very
because
lucky. Imagine that whole thing took
Oh, no.
We would have been on our hands and knees.
yes, you cover everything. Oh, and I'm liking the numbers.
At least my art journal gets a page 2 now.
I like the page one.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
You see page 1? Oh, lovely.
Let me see. Oh, let me see. That's art by Marley. Let me
Yes.
share.
This is.
Wasn't that done years ago?
No.
Hi, Michelle. That's Lynn's first page in her art journal, and now she's working on a second page.
Okay, no, because I know we did it
So,
a while ago.
That was last year, I think. Yeah, yeah, because that's when I bought this book.
so I always do everything in threes.
But you know what I did?
Personal choice,
I got
preference.
the spade. I think I put it on the loop. I've got the spade, and in the pad there's some plain, well not plain,
I like that.
just paper on it.
So that is paper. There's some good
So I
things.
took a photo of paper, and I printed it on my sublimation paper, and I put it on a mug.
Hello, Lynn. Even if you whisper.
Sorry?
This thing picks up everything, even if you whisper.
You were just joking then.
I know, I'm too stupid to do that.
Okay. As with any medium you use on your stencil, you've got to clean it immediately. Normally I would just plonk this on another page in my journal. You get a bit of background.
What is that?
Remind me to tell you guys a joke after this. I can't say it here because I'll get into trouble.
Do you cover each?
I didn't cover every piece. I see, Auntie David, don't take notice in the class. I said you can and you don't have
Going
to.
road there.
That's nice.
Work at my own pace. I don't
But
like
you,
to rush.
it's your project. You can, you do you.
Sorry, what?
But that's so nice.
That is.
I mean, that's like
Rice paper? I mean, rice.
So
Just if you're using
Nice.
sprays or dry.
if you are going to be using sprays and stuff or anything, so you need like a grip for those other
like
mediums to,
gesso on
to
a canvas.
like gesso. So Linna's clear gesso. This replaces the clear gesso, and I like it because it's matte. I have got some extras here, so if anybody wants green.
What's the next step? Sorry.
So, was that your
Did you say
Yeah.
this, Shamila? Sorry. Did you say this?
What is that? Color Velo? I think that will work, but it's going to give a shine.
It's a rice paper.
Yeah, okay.
Can I?
That is, but it's fine. That will work.
That will match my.
Anybody want some pearly green
Is it
crackle
this?
paste?
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
it's one of those.
May I have
Oh, no,
some,
fine.
please?
Thanks.
And then I think I gave you a heart stencil some.
Oh, I used lens.
Okay,
I saw the circles and I went excited for the circles.
So that's just a
So
little
wait,
bit.
can I use this before the gesso? Or
Here's
do I
a
use
fan,
the gesso
Bram.
first?
Oh. No, you must use your clear gesso first. Here we go.
Can I use this now?
That is that. Where?
Eh,
Oh,
sorry?
Nirali took it. Oh, yeah. You can use the transparent crackle.
Would you like this one?
Yes, please. Sure. Because I was going to mix now, but then I don't need to mix.
No. Then
I might need
ask
more.
Shamila for some more.
Yeah, you can choose a different color.
Oh, sorry, that's 'cause it dried.
I want this color because then it can match on the other page.
Lena's got the fan brush there. Have you got the fan
Yes,
brush?
because I'm
Yeah.
going to use this. Put this
Yeah,
on here.
Nirali. So there's gold
Okay,
and there's.
now I just want to put the rice
I'll put it
paper.
here. So while this is drying,
Do you have water?
while this is drying, we actually have 9 people watching. I can't believe it. I'm going to just grab. Shafi, can you bring my iPad, please? Are you there? I'm gonna just get my iPad so I can see if there's any questions or any comments. And we'll wait for everybody to catch up with us. And if you want to see what everybody's doing, let me know. I can always bring their hands on screen.
We didn't put on our outfits for the...
We're only showing hands. We're showing hands.
We just did that.
I remember I did a cricket class at P&A Canal Walk one day, and I was videoing the lady's hands as she was weeding, and she said, "Oh, I got ugly nails." She was very upset with me. Okay.
But we don't judge.
You see now, Shafiq, the orientation is off.
But
Okay,
I also
well.
find it disorientating sometimes when you only see the hands. Like every now and then if you see the
Yeah, we're
hands,
upside
that
down,
helps.
dude.
Come again?
We're upside down. Am I upside down? Can you let me know in comments?
I just want to see the face really like
Where's the comments?
now and then.
And what freaks me out
Have to get a
is
picture
when
every
you're
time.
watching and people do this with their hands.
Where's the comments?
No, that I don't like.
But you do. I do it.
Freaks me out.
I absolutely can't handle ASMR. I can't handle that. And now
Can I rotate it? Okay. Sorry, I'm only looking at the... I'm going to rotate and let me know if it works, because on my side it looks right.
yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, my thing is delayed here.
You're not enjoying yourself.
I just went skew again. Okay.
No, I didn't qualify.
I have no idea.
Sound ASMR. You know,
My brother is back about 20.
Oh,
Okay, it's still upside down. Let's do this. Sorry, I haven't been on YouTube for ages.
If you come down Rose Avenue,
and then no, the worst is that
My YouTube feed is very delayed.
when the sun comes through the trees,
There we go, I think.
the flowers.
I got it. Thank you guys. Thanks for the direction. So, I need this to see the comments. Do you want it? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, I need to wait for this to dry. And while this is drying, let's see if anybody has some questions. Do you have any questions?
See a jump out that you just
Sorry, so the full one, you were craning your neck trying to shh.
It's live.
We're hearing Munib's running commentary in the background. Okay. This is what a monthly craft and chat is like, besides the eating. Lots of talking. This must dry. Shafiq, if you want to get a heat gun for everybody, there's one in the bottom of that green trolley in my room. There's a heat gun in there. And there's a hair dryer. The hair dryer also works.
the light blue, yeah. That's what I was
So,
thinking. Do you need any more stencils?
oh, cool. Thank you, Sharon. Rishta, I hope you're feeling better. We're doing this especially so you don't feel left out. Rishta couldn't join us today. So, we wanted to make sure that she's still part of the monthly craft and chat. Thank you, Shireen. Nice to see you. So now, while this is drying, I'm just going to go through my stack of embellishments. We need a plug.
When this is dry, what you can do.
Didn't we cover with the color velo or the clear gesso?
Yes.
Then you need to add your stenciling, whatever you want. In your case, you can use quite bold stencils or more solid images because there's a lot going on
Put
there.
down the light.
So I store my
The dry brush thing.
goodies in, this is actually a photo box, and I store my embellishments in here. But I also found now that if you can get hold of lovely clear plastic bags like these, even if it's a Ziploc bag, and you stack this in a basket, it takes up so much less space than these boxes do. And I can literally file through the basket with my fingers and see what's in there. So I'm actually thinking that
So what do you use it for?
for my flowers, for my embellishments, for everything, but you can put it in a basket, and this way you can see what's inside the bag, and it doesn't take up as much room as this, because I've got like about 6 or 8 of these,
Yes, yes.
but I haven't had time to label them, so I literally have to open each one to see what's inside. So I can use this. Sorry, I'm going to put the hairdryer on to dry mine quickly. The good thing about Stamperia's mediums is that you can use your heat tool on the crackle paste. It's not going to affect it at all. A what? I saw one on and they got different strengths of sticks that you just slot in. You can use crackle paste, texture paste, glamour paste, whatever you want to.
Anybody wants me to dry their goodies?
Okay, so we've given that a bit of a blow. I did bring a photo with me, if I can find it. I was thinking I'm going to put a picture on here. Because
Look at this.
my... It's dark.
Still a little soft.
Oh, okay.
Saved. Oh, there's one. I found a photo.
Is it this one?
Time to use it up fast, Auntie Navi. Is that the rose gold one? That's very old. That is very old.
And
That's,
I've got a new one that I wrote new on, so I haven't even opened that.
so you're lucky that that's still
Isn't
good.
there something one can put in it like
Ask-
oil,
ask
olive
the-
oil? Or something that can you...
Most of these things are water-based. There is something that worked. I can't remember what the name of the product was. This is a photograph that we took, I think it was at Spur, and I think it was Shafiq's birthday. So I've got a little printer that prints out these small photographs. And I thought I can use this here. So that's cool. Now I just need to find some embellishments that actually match it. And this is for me always the biggest problem, is deciding what embellishments I'm going to use. So this is ephemera from, there must be a thing here somewhere. It's DFLC T33, it's from Stamperia. I can't remember which collection it is, unfortunately. But it's got frames and labels and stuff, so I'm thinking maybe that can work. The colors are very general. I have a whole stash of these things. Let me just move this out of the way. This one comes from the Art of Traveling. And so if you had your eye on the Art of Traveling collection, this is the ephemera. There's such beautiful things in here. So with me, oh, that's a nice thing, the camera. For me, the biggest problem is creating a composition. And I think a lot of people have that same kind of, oh, this one comes from a different collection, I think.
Good at composition.
I try, but it doesn't happen as naturally as I would like it to. This one, this also comes
Anybody
from.
who wants to borrow my crackle paste, you're welcome to. I need to get it.
See, if you're missing out, Rishta, you could have had lovely pink crackle paste on your project now. Okay, so I'm probably going to use this. This comes from another collection. It is not the Art of Traveling. I'm hoping that the little ticket is going to be in here somewhere. It doesn't look like it. No. It's not here. So I must have mislaid that one.
Has anybody got white chisel?
What?
White chisel.
Clear chisel.
No.
White. Oh, this is DFLC T32 and 33. This comes from the same collection.
That's the only thing.
So this one, I'm also going to need a little bit of that. I didn't bring mine out, if you don't mind, Angie.
Go for it. Shamila, but now we have to rinse this. Otherwise
Yes.
it's gonna
Rafi,
dry.
can you bring a bucket with water, please? My poor husband.
I didn't bring you food for nothing.
Wow!
You must work with that platter. I'm going to post a picture of the platter that Auntie Nabi brought us today. If you see that platter, you're going to wish to join us on a third Saturday, guys. There's a lot of eating going on.
Shamila, this has to dry.
This has to dry.
Can you dry it with a
Yes, you
gun?
can. Absolutely.
That thing is a
Temperia's
devil.
products dries beautifully with a heat gun. So
You think that I lost it? I think
just
about
want
2
to
weeks
see.
ago I bought another two. No, last week.
Have you got a little sponge or something?
Well, then the only reason I'll
So
put
mine
two
is dry. There's one in the bathroom, Shafiq. Yeah, in the on the bath is one. Okay, so my stuff is all dry. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is I need this after. So and I'm gonna you can put that in the water. I'm gonna do something else. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna use some sprays because I have got Tim Holt sprays, all colors. That some of them are probably still sealed because I want it, but I never got around to using it, and I'm hoping that I brought the resist. Yes. So this is our distress resist spray. I really love this stuff because, and of course, being a Tim Holtz fan, I had to get a splat box, right? So this is if you're one of those people that's a Tim addict,
Did you buy that one?
I bought the box, $100. You can just use any box at home, people. You can use any box. You don't need a Tim Holtz box. Don't be like me. Just use any box. But I mean, look how much character my box has, man. Look at that. All the different colors of the rainbow in there. So, resist spray. I didn't do this on my other project, so is it coming out? Must be a new one.
What shall I stand there and dry it? No, dry for you.
Mine is the same.
Not coming out.
Yes.
I think it looks the best.
Oh no, mine looks the worst
Really?
when
No,
it's
mine
dirty.
looks terrible when it's dirty. Okay, so I'm gonna dry my resist spray quickly. So this is an old hair dryer that Aisha was gonna. Oh shame, Sharon. Next time when you're visiting Cape Town, you must come visit us. Make sure you're here on the third Saturday. We're meeting on the second Saturday this month because next week is Easter. Oh, did I mention there's no charge? We don't have a charge for this session. There's limited seats. You must just bring food. That's the only thing. Halal, non-alcoholic. Or vegetarian. This is the thing with mixed media. There's always a drying process after every layer. You have to dry, otherwise everything just merges into each other. Mine is not 100% dry, but we're going to carry on. So, trust me. Oh, it's salt water tapping. I nearly thought I had two of the same. So, which colors are we going to go for? I see some pinks in there, so I'll use some Kitsch Flamingo. So now while we're choosing colors, we need to choose colors that match with our background kind of, so it's not too starkly different. And
Can we see your page?
What
so
goes
long,
on
Kanje?
after this?
We're missing out. Okay.
nothing much happening yet. I've got my distress resist on there.
What goes on after the crackle paste?
So you got your crackle paste. Is it dry? Now we're going to add some sprays, and I have the sprays here. Oops, sorry. You can come choose colors if you want. I'm going to go with Kitsch Flamingo, salvaged patina, and then once that is done, I'm going to choose a third color. I'm not sure which one yet. So let's first see how this turns out, because I have no idea this is going to work. Okay. This is what I do when I mess on my own, my lonesome in my craft room. We experiment, and if it doesn't work, I just pull out the page and start over. Or I put it to one side, because maybe a few days later, that same page speaks volumes to me.
Yeah, because of nothing perfect, right?
Yeah, I know. Right, so we got Kitsch Flamingo going in. Anybody want Kitsch Flamingo? And with the distress sprays, when you hold it close to your project, you get a big splat. If you hold it far away from it, you get a spray. Okay, but I want close sprays. So this will need to dry if I want to add a third color, because at the moment the way it is, where's my water? I'm sure I brought my water bottle. Yes, I did. My Tim spray mister. So what the water does, and now you see why we have that that layer of your rice paper glue on here, so that you can add all those other things to it. I just want to move that out of the way. And then if you see anything like this, I don't like that, I don't like that, you just take a wet wipe, a tissue or whatever, and you suck it up. And you can try, it's fine. Okay, now I've got, you can try, it's fine. I'm very close to the mic. Okay, Shireen, I think you're talking about the little birdie mixed media paste. You can use it as a paste, but if you wanted to use it as a gesso, I think you're talking about this. Somebody brought it with. I don't think it's available anymore, but if you want to use it as a gesso, you need to water it down. So don't stick your brush into the medium. You dish out with a spoon. Because the moment you put a dirty brush or your fingers into that jar, you are contaminating whatever's on your hands or whatever. So you're contaminating that jar of stuff. And basically, you need to make sure that it doesn't get hard, etc. Is yours still okay? Or is it hard?
No, still good.
Still okay. So take a little bit out, put it on your craft sheet or on a plate or anything. Old CD. You don't get it
Little
anymore.
birdie.
I
You
don't
don't get
think
it, no, you don't,
I
you
don't
don't.
think you get it anymore.
No?
And then you spray with water and you make a mixture until it becomes the consistency of a paint. And you use it then as a gesso.
Is there a bin?
Oh, here's a bin line. I'm so disorganized. Next month will be better. So let me just dry a little bit. Oh, you know what I can do? Hold on.
Or the year before.
We digress.
But I see
I
the small
just
one
realized
for this
that
year
I
is
can
the same
add.
red
Isn't that the most
2-3
gorgeous
years ago.
color?
Same the color.
Wow.
Same color.
Ooh.
We can add some glamour to this page, people. Glamour, glamour, glamour. So while your spray is wet, because one of the properties of the pigment powder is that it will mix with water and become permanent, as far as I know. So let's just... And now I'm going to spray. So what we've just done is we made our... This was not planned. We're making our distress oxide a little bit shimmery. You will only see it once it's dry. I hope. You can maybe try some gold in here that will show up more. Then just open this one, please. I don't have silver here. Let's just see. I think the gold is more visible. The gold will be more visible. Oh yes. If you don't have gold in your stash, you have to get it.
This might also look
I think I'm good. I don't want to overdo it. Okay.
Yes.
The heat guns are occupied, so I'm just using my fingers. But if I bring it up, you can see the little splodges of gold there. Cool, I love it. So, I still want a dark element on here, and I was busy telling you about that. The sprays, Rishta, they differ in price depending on when it landed because of the erratic exchange rate. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Our last order now with our last order, the euro has, well, can't blame the euro, we have to blame the rand. So it's kicking us up the you know what. So I'm just taking off the excess water there because I'm hoping it's going to dry quicker. And then, like I was saying, I wanted a dark element in here because I've got a lot of black. But we don't want like kill me black dark color. I'm hoping I've got, I should have. I hope I brought it. I'll use
Burlap.
that spray burlap.
Wait.
Okay.
I use it now.
Oh, okay.
Very leaky. Just check if it's dry.
It's very leaky. That's only
All these sprays, guys, unfortunately,
No, I'm
it
gonna
doesn't matter which brand of spray you buy.
be careful with that one.
The
Shamla, just pass me a whip like this.
there's a little spring inside this head of this of all these bottles, and what happens is when that spring wears out, then it either stops spraying or it leaks or whatever. So you can just transfer it into another bottle that you can buy at Mambo's or whatever.
In the bottle and just
If you get these loose, I don't know, it depends on if you can find the size that fits on your original. Let me see. It's not actually as dark as I wanted it, but it's okay. I don't like that color.
you got another one coming.
I'm not a fan of that color at all. Not on here. Maybe because my stuff is still wet. I had the thread burlap, but I think my stuff is still wet, so it's giving me a earthy color.
Yeah, mine also didn't do much for mine either.
So
There's a nice deep stencil.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for another color. The problem is if you've got too many colors, then it becomes an issue to choose. So a lot of the times I just take out 3 colors and I limit myself to that, because then I know I can't go delving into the other box. I must use what I have. Does anybody have villainous potion in the normal distress spray? Do I have one of those?
I never brought any sprays.
Because she didn't say.
Because I didn't say. I'm
Put
just
it on
over
the
now.
It wasn't in my instructions.
It wasn't on the list.
People just don't, you know, everything on the list.
And I've been packing since in the middle of the week.
Oh my
And I'm going through it, and I'm going through it now. Dickens, so you're getting the color on there. And then
You should have
my
seen.
glamour down in.
Oh, I'm gonna try oxide because the villainous potion will match with the pink. And I think maybe green and purple is on opposite sides of the color wheel. Are they? I'm not sure.
Yes.
I'm not so good with my colors. Here goes nothing.
I just know the wheel is there.
There is a wheel.
There is a color wheel, people.
Also, at
Anything
what
like-
point, Shamla, should you just stop? Because
That is
Yeah,
personal
it's more
preference.
Yeah.
I like to use 3 colors. Oh, listen to the rain. And it depends entirely on you. I've taken most of it off, but I like that.
Yes, I can't afford the big one.
I like that.
I like that. I need to go spend something on this.
You want stamp?
Oh, you forgot me.
Yes, it's in there. It's the all and create one. Use one. I was so happy when AJK distributors started bringing in the all and create stuff, but I must be honest, it's a little bit pricey for our South Africans, because it's and especially now, I mean, if you're going to buy from the UK now, the pound is 25 rand.
sure.
So it's not cheap. It is not cheap. We normally pay 21 rand for the euro, but I think we probably paid about 22 rand up for the. I must still go and work it out. I have to do it in the order line. Yeah, it's and plus when you purchasing, it's not the exchange rate that you see when you Google it. You pay a little bit more. It's not. What happened to that white gesso from earlier? Is it here still? Oh, here's it. Okay, so I got white gesso, and this is really cool if you want to tone down that. It's raining in Cape Town, people. It's raining. So if you want to tone, oh, there's something like a piece of silver in the jar.
Silver nugget.
So
Remind me to tell you something
I'm
after
just
the-
putting some gesso on my craft sheet. Clean my little spreader.
Just use the piece from the packet.
Yes.
This is not for the faint-hearted who wants to keep their hands clean, okay? You must be prepared for dirty fingers. And then if you've got a brayer, what I'm doing is I rolled my brayer in the paint and then I'm taking a lot of it off. And
Never thought I would have, but it's quite relaxing. It's quite relaxing. If I could do this when I started stamping, I would have saved all the money.
there was a process, Michelle. There was a process.
Yeah.
Oh, I must tell you guys, there is somebody that wants to sell some of her PSX stamps.
Yes, please.
So, yeah, PSX were the most amazing. If you stamping as I came along when I started stamping, PSX was on the way out. And once you've stamped with a PSX stamp, it's wood mounted, but you never ever want to stamp with another stamp again. It is absolutely amazing. I don't think anybody has ever made a rubber stamp like that ever.
For sure.
Anybody want to transfer some? I've got some gesso left
I
here.
haven't painted yet, but I would like it here, but I haven't sprayed it.
Now spray, there's spray. Here's the box. Knock yourself out. Sorry.
I would just leave that as it is.
Do you have a spare page? Oh, yeah.
Unless you do something just
So I can protect my...
Oh, you're Marlene. Look in the printer
What
there.
is the gesso, Shamela?
If you want to tone it down.
I've put gold glamour.
That's
on
up to
mine.
you, Auntie Nabi. Whatever.
Looks nice.
It's your interpretation of what we're doing today.
I feel like I need something else, but I don't know what.
Let me see. You too linear.
I know. You see? I'm not
Pluck it one on top of the other and
So
see.
I was thinking of making my candles, and then that's where I started, and then I
And then you deviated. So just take some of mine.
deviated.
Don't look at it. Just stick. Let go and just stick. Don't even look at it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So now because this is a completely different color to everything else that I've got going on in the background. One of the things that you can do to bring it together is take your distress inks in those colors and distress the edges. You can do that. Where's my photo now?
It's okay.
Don't distress now.
Oh, here's it. I found it. Ah, that can work.
The bread? Oh, the white just
Oh, but you must spray first.
Yes, I know. I'm just debating.
Don't be
It looks
scared.
so pretty though, as is.
No, we're gonna
It
cover
looks
up as
dead.
media.
Oh dear.
Mixed media. It's mixed
Yeah.
media. It can't be
Sorry. There can't be white spaces.
white spaces. Yeah. It's not.
So,
Did you use your stamp pad?
so for me, this is always the thing. What do I want to do? What do I want to add? And it can take me forever because, oh, where does this come from? This looks quite interesting. It can take me forever because I can faff and faff around so much. Now I'm looking for something that says birthday, but I can always stamp out something that says birthday. So what I'm going to do is because I don't have my oxide pads here and I need to kind of incorporate those colors into these things. I'm just
No, because
The one that I really like is the Versa marker. Yes. Oh my word. You can keep it for years and it's still
The Versamark
The black
ink
one.
pad.
the black is it the no, what is the name of?
And clear is the other one.
The Versaclear.
Versafine.
Versafine.
All the different
One of the
colours.
nice,
Yeah,
a nice permanent ink, yes. Okay, so I just stained that ever so slightly to match with my background. So this was very cold. I just took my, I don't have my distress inks here to distress the edges. I just took the wet wipe to make it. Oh, you got! Great! Have you got a dauber?
I don't have any browns.
No, I want the purple, but have you got a dauber here? No.
Yeah, I've been using this.
Okay, it's fine. I'll just use it.
No, I don't have
Nirali to the rescue with her lovely selection of distress inks here. Check how organized it is, all in color tones.
Can you tell? I have
You have issues, you have issues.
CD coming out.
Speaking of that, this one sweater. So they got like a name on top,
Yeah.
and then the two words that would be like loaded, but the
Yeah.
space
Is not even.
is so big, and that bothered me. I
Don't
would
worry.
want to put maybe a flower there, or
Don't worry.
Bother you
I
with.
think we're all in the
but
same
it's
boat.
so obvious. It's
Grumpier
so
as I'm
obvious.
getting older, like more things are bothering me
Oh.
more. Especially sound.
Wisala's been experiencing the same thing.
Sound really like irks me. It feels like my teeth hurt.
No, but what kind of
Yeah,
sound?
you must speak to her. Like if we scrape a bowl
Yeah,
in
I
the
can't-
kitchen,
I will
she
not.
can't handle
Yeah.
it.
My,
She's
I
upset.
literally get goosebumps. I like my mom warns me.
What kind of disease is that?
Showing the other day, and it was like the wall.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Okay, so now we're looking for elements to add to our composition. She's skinnering about Wisal here.
There was a word, and then it was the word and the space. So that's the space in between. Yeah. Also, that everything to do was just move it to be this at that side, it's got space on that side, and
Now the problem occurs when you think, oh, I have that in my craft room, I have that in my craft room, I should have brought that with me. It's not here, so I've got to
The
deal.
whole craft room.
I have got to deal.
seriously bothered me.
Okay,
I'm getting super
I
grumpy.
think I like that. Is it part of menopause?
Menopause or something.
I'm waiting for my hot flashes to disappear.
Waking up super hot. And apparently 30.
Shukran, Rishta. So, this is a picture, if you came in late, that we took at Spur with the grandchildren.
I'm not going to open it. No,
What? Open it. What color is it?
it's lumberjack something.
Lumberjack blade. I think the red is going to be too heavy on your... Where's your one? Oh, I'm looking at Nirali's. Stick to like the lilacs and the pinks. Red is... Well, up to you. That's just my opinion.
It's Vicky Blue.
So limiting here. Oh, there's something nice. So I can use that to journal on. That can work. So this is the issue with creating a composition, is that you need to make sure that your composition is, the easiest way to describe it is to say your elements must all try to touch each other. Don't put one butterfly here and one butterfly there. So your elements have to touch each other and then try and create like a triangle. And it doesn't have to be a right angle triangle. It can be any kind of triangle.
Yeah.
I mean, I get why they did it.
No, but they.
So
You know, because you have this space on either
I
side.
just need to decide where.
And move it in line with
So
the,
I'm
like,
gonna
the bottom of
move
the
that a
in line with
little
the skin.
bit.
So that's just on.
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna
get that.
move that a little bit. I'm missing my gauze, and you got no gauze there in your stash. I love adding gauze to my projects. It gives me
Oh.
just a little bit of.
Other stuff the last time.
The pipettes, yes.
Thank you. I use it all the time.
Still one blue. There's more coming this way.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you. I'll just need a small piece.
Yeah, that's
So,
Yeah.
Angie to the rescue with gauze, because my gauze is in the craft room. You can use cotton, like white cotton, any color cotton. You just roll it up and then you add it to your design. If you have not seen the new Stamperia scissors yet, cuts like a dream. Comes with a cover. It is absolutely awesome. So, just to add some additional texture, why I like gauze is it's see-through. You can see right through it. So even if I add the gauze here underneath and I put that down,
Oh, that will look very nice.
you can still see my purples and my pinks underneath the gauze. That's one of the reasons why I love gauze so much. So I am doing that. Let's see. Can you see how cool those colors look? It looks cohesive. That's the word, cohesive. Yours actually look better than mine there, Janine. This just goes to show I'm such a brilliant teacher. They say, if your student does better than you, then you're a good teacher. So we'll leave it at that. So I'm going to go with that. You can even use this thing to do your journaling on. So you can write a little story about the day. I think I should do that. I'll leave a little more space there. I'm going to cut that off if I use it like that.
Somebody have the white texture.
What is? Mixed media.
See what you're looking for.
Just looking for white.
Page
I'm just checking to see what else I have in my... Ooh, that color works so nice with this. So we're going to take that one out there. I actually like
Just
that
save
there.
and cover up your stuff.
Forget about that. Just do it.
If you had to keep that leaf.
Yes, I'm trying to keep the leaf.
Which leaf? But then that thing is too big.
But then I can't cover up the
Can I
numbers.
try something?
I'm cutting that,
And I
off.
can cut a piece off.
If you had to do that and cut off
There.
the basket,
This side.
if you do
Oh,
like
cut
that
the
and cut
bottom.
off the basket.
So just do it like
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I must do it like that.
Yeah, half. So you put the one half on the one page.
Now don't put it skewed. Just trim your water, your hot air balloon.
Oh, must I put it like that?
No.
I was gonna put it like that. And,
No.
no.
It looks like it's gonna just collapse any moment.
Put it there.
So, you don't have brown here, any darling?
No, sorry.
Okay.
But I have brown here, hold on, but it's not distressed.
What is it?
It's conquering minds.
That's fine, I'll use this
This
one.
one.
Have you got a dauber for me to use? It's not like Angie didn't see my whole stash of daubers.
Anybody
Oh, there's brown.
double-sided
Have you got a
foam tape?
dauber?
Yes.
Thin one.
Thin, yeah, I do have. Where did I put it?
I think next time I must just
Yeah.
bring my whole craft room with me.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
My craft room. My craft room is right here, and I still wish it was here. Close by. Thank you. So I'm using my borrowed gathered twigs from Charmaine. It's so cool when you have a group of friends here, eh? And then everybody just shares all this stuff with you.
I really appreciate it.
That's the nice thing about crafters. They're always willing to share their stash. The only thing is at one event, somebody actually stole Sharon's Tim Holtz scissor.
Oh, that feels like such
Don't
a
you know
weakness.
about that?
No.
Do I know she's
No, it didn't happen here. It happened at Karina's, was it the second secret event that we had in Cape Town? And she saw the woman walking away with it. Her name was on the scissor.
But I don't know why she didn't just tell
I
me.
would have
Excuse me.
I would have just taken it from her and said, "Excuse me, that's not your name." Anyway, it's gone.
Well, that was sacrilegious.
And you know, when we started crafting and going to events, you could leave your stuff on the table. I mean, I'm talking now, 20 odd years ago. You could leave your stash on the table. Nobody would bother with it. Nowadays, you gotta be careful. Okay, so I'm going to start my assembly. Where's my glue? I did bring the glue, Angie?
I've got
Yes, yeah. I did bring the glue. This is my favorite glue. I love Stamperia's craft glue. It does not warp your paper. So I'm just going to stick my frame on there, and wherever it goes, it goes. And then I'm going to add more glue to the back. So I can glue it on here. Let's do it like that.
With all the products that I have at home.
I think you need to unstick
That's
your...
nice.
Yes, sorry, my scissors, I haven't cleaned them, sorry. Yeah, there's another pair.
You know what? You must just put
Damage
some
out.
sunlight dishwashing liquid on it. Leave it in your basin.
Yes.
And then, like for 20 minutes or so, come back and take a sponge and wipe it.
I usually buy, the surgical spirit swabs.
The
people
swabs,
use
but the
for
swabs,
injections.
it takes off your Teflon coating.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, it took off my Teflon coating.
From
So
where, Shamila?
from your scissors, Auntie Nabi. So I just use sunlight liquid, or they say glycerine also works.
That makes sense.
The stickiness from your scissors.
Scissor.
Now I use the what is it called?
The hand sanitizer.
Uh-uh.
Oh.
You can't say that thing with the bead. It's quite fancy. Not benzene.
I can't get the name.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Yeah, something like that.
Does it not take the Teflon off?
I never took mine off yet.
I haven't taken mine off.
Yeah, mine is one.
And that's the quickest way. You just rub
Yeah.
it on and then your scissors is clean.
I'm sure my Teflon coating came
No,
off from
ma'am,
it.
Shamila. I've used it so many times.
Okay.
It's like eucalyptus. What is it?
I have no idea. Lynn, can I have that? Oh, this one. Foam tape. So my photograph, I'm going to mount onto some foam tape. And woohoo! Scissor cut amazing, guys. Did any of you buy the the Stamperia scissors? Really?
Which one?
The new one. This one. Yes, you have it.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't realize it had a white handle. I'm just used to seeing the
It
gold, the
cuts
rose gold.
your
Yeah,
it
I
cuts
use it quite often.
your tape brilliantly, eh?
Although I do
For
get it
fussy,
sticky, eh?
I do, but like I said, I just use
But
my
then I
sunlight
just use
liquid.
the cleaner on it.
But the cutting of the way it cuts, I would love you guys to give it a go. I mean, I went around at NSD and showed everybody how it cuts, and I had people saying, no, I have enough scissors at home, I don't need it. And then halfway through the event, they came back to say, okay, I succumbed. That's the mindset of a crafter. Once you've seen something, it's almost like you're going to go home and dream. You're going to go home and dream about it if you don't buy it. So I have a lot of people that come here from out of town, and then, you know, they come here with a mindset of saying, I'm only going to spend so much money. Now they walk in. That's absolutely a separate topic.
Buying is why I still don't have a cricket.
No, for sure.
So
Sure.
the A4 one, the Joy Extra,
We had all
it is
discussion
incredible.
about it.
So much so that mine is still in the box. I got it
But
last.
that is a very good sales pitch.
I use mine all the time.
I've been wanting to do a live to open it,
Sorry, I'm giving you grief.
but
The new one.
The
I
Joy
just-
Extra, yeah. That thing is
I've
amazing.
never. Can you see how I'm changing my mind now with the composition, eh? That's normal. You first go through that fear where you think, oh my God, if I move the stuff now, I'm never going to know where it was before. And then you change your mind. So, what was I saying? Oh, I was trying to wait so I could do a unboxing. And it's like just the days are just going by and the unboxing is not happening.
What are you wanting to unbox?
My Joy Extra, Auntie Nabi.
Oh,
The time Shamla box, that
I'm
thing
not
is old.
interested.
I
I
know.
need to still get my maker sold and my
That was Kanje Krafts.
my what Shamla? Brother, yeah. Oh, Janine knows what I have.
No, because I was with Iron that one. So, yeah.
Are you not interested in buying it?
You don't want it?
In buying it, but I can't buy it right now. I've got the
7,000
like
rand.
ROTs.
Gone.
It's okay.
I'm going to get my grandson to put it on Marketplace.
You must just be very careful with.
Because I'm not
She's
using
got
it.
too many things.
Oh, okay.
I don't even have space to put it.
Plus,
anywhere.
you know, I mean, a lot of people, I just had a voice note in this week from one of the retailers saying that it is one of the best machines out there.
Which one?
The Brother.
I really like my brother.
But I must be honest, where did I have this now?
That's debatable.
Mine is
No,
in a
kidding.
box,
Oh,
but I'll
brilliant.
never get rid of it.
I also,
That scanning feature.
yeah.
It works quite
So,
well, and I've
the
used
only
it.
thing that disappointed me about it was when I went for the demo and stuff, I was kind of led to believe that it's a brilliant standalone thing, and then I had to find out afterwards that it does require software to make it work efficiently. So I feel like I was slightly
But the
misled.
software is free.
It is free, but
And you can do it, and now they have the Aspire app, which works quite well.
Aspire.
I think it's called Aspire. It's on my phone.
It
And-
works with the brother.
Yes.
but you know, mine was a gift from
Because
my
that-
craft group, from a friend that's no longer here in New Zealand, and my husband.
I thought you were going to say.
Wow, yeah.
Now she did pass away.
Oh, that's what I
She's
thought
so
you
I've got
said.
such a sentimental What's the right way up with this now? That way. I'm so. Where did I have this?
That's what I'm used for.
No, not working there. Sorry.
Yeah, as I said, it's in a box, but I'll never get rid of it.
No, mine's on my desk.
So
This is now scattered with cricket machines.
but
That looks really nice.
the reality of my life, even though I'm a cricket ambassador, out of all the machines that I've had, I have had the most success with the cricket. Print and cut I could never do with any of my other machines. With the silhouette, it always used to be
With
off.
the brother you can scan.
But you know what? One of the reasons why I bought the brother was because they sold it to me as a standalone thing. And then when I scanned in some of my papers, it cut stuff that I didn't want to cut. And you could not edit it on the screen. You had to.
Yeah, you have to edit it.
You have to edit on the computer. And so I was actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Disappointed. I became very disappointed. And so I felt like, no. And then cricket comes along and it all just works.
So what, you
So-
don't use your software on the cricket?
I use software. Cricket works with software. Cricket didn't tell me that everything works on the screen here. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel kind of a little bit misled.
But then that's the salesperson's fault.
And the other thing is, no. Then there's one other thing in terms of detailed cutting.
Yes,
I
you
don't
said.
think there's any machine that can surpass the cricket. In terms of detailed cutting, honestly, the amount of success that I've had, it's not mine. Not mine.
Oh yeah.
So,
Maybe a sentiment on here of some sort.
Yes.
here we go.
I'm looking for a very nice happy birthday.
So I think I'm going to call mine done. I'm just going to add some words to it. Here we go. You want to see through here. I'm looking for a birthday message.
I don't always remember, I don't want lights.
Collect beautiful moments. I think I like that.
That
Yeah,
sounds
but I
good.
remember I have to go fetch mine.
It's going to be perfect on you.
Sorry, I took it.
Now maybe there's another one.
Is that the Tim Holtz?
What color do you suggest? I was thinking a pink.
You need to go with a little bit of a darker color because pink is going to look...
I don't know, Shamela, where did you get this?
I sell it.
Oh, you do sell it?
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have one.
Yes.
Collect beautiful...
Like a darker. What about a purple?
No, and I do.
Yeah, I
and
think
make it,
purple
and I
could
make it,
work.
And I make it, and I make it, and I
Or
don't make
try
it.
like
But I have done a lot to use on my cards.
the Kitsch Flamingo
No, put it on the
or
sticker.
the saltwater taffy. One of those. So you need like more than one color. So just choose one color, work on it, and then. So the other thing that I'm going to do on here is
I must get this from Shamela.
this is one of my favorite pencils. It is. Hi Francis, welcome. I only see you comment now. Is from. I bought this at P&A. You know when you're doing demos and then you browse through the aisles. You find really awesome stuff. See, the Auntie Nabi's gonna go do a browse.
This thing actually doesn't stick. Doesn't want to
Yes,
stick
I
on
like
there.
this light.
Put glue on
Sorry.
or use your rice paper glue.
Don't have such a thing.
Your even your clear gesso will work. I'm just highlighting this.
Maybe I actually need to raise it.
I think so too. Otherwise, it's gonna look.
Go down.
Just edge it with something like I'm doing.
But also because of the balloon.
Oh, you need to put a little
We
bit
have
of.
borrowed some water spray.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Also need the glue.
So you can also use, am I in short? Yes, watercolors for this. And I want to show you guys how nicely my crackle paste crackled there.
Only put a very thin layer on.
And what I normally do is, I normally spray water. I use, I did have water in here, but I tend not to use the water in the brush of a brush like this. Simply because I'm so scared I'm going to press and a little blob of water is going to come out. So I put some water on my craft sheet. Ooh, it's dirty. It does not contaminate the other colors on here. I put a little bit of water on my craft sheet. I dip the brush into the craft sheet and I literally take off most of the water so that we don't add too much water to this whole process, because why are you whispering?
I don't know.
Everybody's like so quiet.
You were talking and then I wasn't sure.
So the other thing that I would like to add is some of the glamour sparkles on here, which I don't have with me right now. And what I'll do is I'll post a picture of the finished one. But basically, I think I'm going to put, oh no, hold on. One more thing. You got to ground your page. So when you add a border, and I always like to use brown, and my new favorite brown is the, what's it called now again? Scorched timber.
Oh, yes.
It is the most gorgeous dark brown. And if you do have a brown, I'm still gonna say you don't have a brown, because that brown is kind of a mixture between all the other browns and black. And if you've ever seen a piece of paper that's been burnt and torn, you know, that's just burnt so halfway, that is what scorched timber gives you. It's just,
On the paper and put it in the oven.
there we go. I didn't do that though. My mother would never allow me to do that.
No, I didn't.
Okay. And then the other thing that I wanted to do was to add some of Adonis's vintage paste over the background and wipe it off, but we don't have it here. So we are just going to take the brown and highlight the background a bit. I think once we're done with the live and I look at it without this camera in the middle, it makes a difference for my eyes. So I will then see, because I feel that there's something missing here. I'm not sure what it is yet. But I'll know when we are done. When everything is out of my face, the camera and everything. So let me just take my camera out and give you a quick close-up. So now you see. I'm so used to taking the camera out the other way. It's normally this way in front of me, and I've got to use my other part of my hand. Okay, so let's have a closer look. Just wait for it to focus. Oh my gosh, we've been on for more than an hour. You see what I mean? There's something kind of missing over there, but I'll figure it out afterwards. That's the brown bits. So I'm gonna journal over there, the date, etc. And because I think if I remember correctly, it was Shafiq's birthday. So my journal, let me just see if I can. I was gonna show you guys the table. We had a lot of fun. Everybody's still busy. So what was I gonna say? I forgot. So I forgot what I wanted to say. But anyway, I see there's still 9 people. Thank you so much. We've been on for an hour and a half. It was nice to have you all along for our 3rd Saturday chat. I will post a picture of the finished one, because I just need to look at it again and see, because my eyes tell me, I always follow my eyes. My eyes tell me what I need to do next. So I feel like there's something missing. I just don't know exactly what it is yet. But once I know, I will add it. Might be more words. Might be an image. I don't know. Might be glamour sparkles. That's my favorite stuff to fill in. It might even be some rub-ons. Who knows? But I shall see you guys soon. If you want more of this, let me know in the comments and we can do more. And that is it from me. Until next time. See you in cyberspace. Bye now. Now I must figure out how to go out. This is my problem. Ooh, Shamela. Close.